So happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Hopefully you're spending the day with your sons. And for those of you who can't, I feel your pain. Well, I don't feel your pain because I am spending the day with my son. Today's a day of mixed emotions for me because on one hand, I do get to spend the day with my son. He's going to come over and barbecue for me, and we're going to swim and watch motorcycle races on TV. And then on the other hand, I do not get to celebrate this day with my own dad, who passed away about 5 years ago. And I'm actually on my way to the cemetery where he's resting at, and just to pay my respects and leave him a card that I got him. And I don't know how this is going to go. This is my first time visiting the cemetery since he passed away. I mean, I honor my dad every day. I miss him every day, and I am the man I am today because of my dad. So I don't really know how I'm going to react to this event. I can honestly say my dad was the type of man that nobody had anything bad to say about. He was amazing. I mean, I could never be the man he was. I mean, I never saw him get mad. I never heard him cuss. He never drank beer. He never smoked cigarettes. He taught me respect, and respect for everybody, respect for your elders, respect for your aunts and uncles, you know. I mean, simple little things like calling my uncle like Uncle Bob and Aunt Ruth, you know. Don't just call them by their name, because to me that's disrespectful. My dad actually had a Harley Davidson when he was young. I don't know what age, but I do remember the bike. I was very young. I think I was around 9, that area. And beautiful bike. It even had a sidecar that he'd give us rides in. So anyways, when I was about 9 years old, my dad was involved in a accident on his Harley where he got center punched by a car, flew 100 feet without a helmet on, and survived. Almost lost both of his legs. They ended up taking his left leg just about 6 inches below the knee, which, believe it or not, was a blessing in disguise when it comes to losing a leg. And I'm just telling you this story because it involves motorcycles and how this man just kept on trucking because, you know, he ended up with a prosthetic leg, and he drove 18-wheelers his whole life. I mean, this man logged millions of miles in his truck with 1 3/4 legs, and that's pretty freaking honorable. And he would actually unload the load in the trailer when he got to his destination. I mean, the guy busted ass, man, and nothing slowed him down. He fought in a war. He was in the Navy, so his resting place out here is a military cemetery, which I think is pretty awesome. And I cannot complain. I had my dad for many, many years. He lived a good long life, and that's the nature of life, man. We live and then we die, and it's going to happen to all of us. So I'm pretty rational when it comes to that kind of stuff, believe it or not. And I'm lucky because Ms. Moto Pilot was not so lucky with her dad. She lost her dad when she was 9. And it just pains me to watch her cry when she thinks about him. And It was just a freak accident. He was a pilot, you know, out of the military. He flew his own private plane, and it was just a freak crash where he left a clipboard somewhere on the plane, nosedive, just playing around in his plane, and the clipboard lodged in the mechanics of it, and he ended up crashing and dying. And that's just breaks. It's just unfair, you know. So I can't complain. So if you guys, for you guys out there that still have your dads, I hope you're a good son and you're honoring him and making him proud, you know. My dad was really the kind of man that led by example. He was a man of few words, very quiet man, and everybody loved him for it. How do you dislike a man that's quiet, you know? And like I said, led by example. I mean, everything that I attribute to me being a respectful person, I attribute to my parents, you know, my mom and my dad. And yeah, it's just, he never yelled at me. I didn't get spanked. He spoiled the crap out of me. It kind of helped that I was the youngest of the family, but I gotta pull in here and find out where the heck oh, it's closed. I don't even know where I'm going, you know. This could take a minute. Well, that took a minute to find, but I found it. Apparently his plaque is on this wall back here. Look at this wall. Wow. Whoa, this keeps on going. Okay, so he's in section B, so I lucked out. Okay, so here he is, right here by these flowers. I'm just gonna take some time here and talk to my dad, leave him a card I got him. Well, that was a little bit rough, but it was great to connect with my dad like that. It'd been just too long. And so now I'm gonna go home and spend the rest of the day with my wonderful family and friends. And I hope you guys are doing the same. God bless y'all.